Harper help you. Learn more at butterscairo.com or click on my banner at taylorvilledailynews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
And welcome into WTIM, your information station. It's time now for the final segment of the WTIM morning show. Thanks so much to our live stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark. Today we're speaking with small town Taylorville. We have Steve Craggs and Diane Skinner in studio with us. We have board member and committee chair of the Veterans Memorial, Dr. Ron Miser, a great cast in studio with us today. Thanks, guys, for coming in.
Thank you, Tim. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely, guys. It's a busy time for small town Taylorville. This time and every year, we can expect this time you guys to be busy. So let's get right into it here with 4th of July. This is when I think small town Taylorville, I tend to think of the parade. I've only been around you guys for about 1 year, but so many fun events you guys plan to advertise during this time. So what do you got for us, Steve?
I'll tell you what, Tim. Summer is here, and 4th of July is kind of the pinnacle paramount of the 4th of July events. And we have a Celebrate America parade at 10 o'clock in the morning on the 4th of July, which is that Thursday, is that right? Thursday, right? Okay. Last at 9 a.m. at the Christian County Fairgrounds. Great. So if you want to be in it, you don't have to register. You just come and line up. Great. And there's a whole bunch of people that get there and line up. It's quite a parade. It probably lasts for over an hour.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It really does. So you're going to enter at the West Main Gate to join the parade. Parade starts at 10, and you will see the entire city of Taylorville and surrounding watching the parade travel up West Main Cross and around the square. Tommy TV will serve as our parade marshals this year. Yeah, the Tommy TV crew. Yeah. They've won national accolades. Yeah. They are a fantastic portion of our school system. They're going to serve as parade marshals, and you can watch it live on the Small Town Taylorville Facebook page. Great. If you're not able to attend, then please go to our Small Town Taylorville Facebook page, and Lee will be putting that on live for the event. And after the parade, Mayor Perry always has his famous hot dog lunch downtown. Great. So please come and enjoy a hot dog on the mayor that day. Perfect. And then after that, we have Veterans Memorial dedication coming up. And Doc, you want to talk about that?
Yes, Steve. The time there is 1 o'clock. And the location is the Veterans Point Memorial out there at Lake Taylorville. MC will be Steve Craggs, and our speaker will be Judge Ron Spears. Okay. Might also mention that Ron Spears has been involved in this since the beginning. In fact, he purchased the American flag, and he will be standing in front of the American flag. Wow. Which is really something. Invocation will be done by Tom Belliganti, and the taps will be done by Leroy here at WT. Yes, absolutely. The event really this particular year is going to be to honor the 6th wall. And this wall has been just by the Salvage Dogs. Phyllis and Jeff Wilson have been involved with this. And we're going to have 17 names of those who actually have given their lives from the Vietnam War. And so one side of this 6th wall will be just those names, and it's going to be all done up really nice. The other side will be names that people have put on their walls before. We already have a number of people that I understand that Marcia and Neil said we have maybe half a dozen or better names ready for the 7th wall. Sure. So that'll be our next move, is to go to the 7th wall. Wow. Lee Skinner, of course, as you said, will be video of this for Facebook. A Solly Funeral Home provides chairs, and so we'll have 25 or 30 chairs set up for those who need or want to use the chairs. And so I might say that since we started this project way back when, and we finally have this together, we've been meeting on Memorial Day or Veterans Day or 4th of July, and this happens to fall just right for the 4th of July because this 6th wall is ready now. And so
the continuing project that is that Veterans Memorial out there. I was happy to hear about that 6th wall. I wasn't exactly sure what was going to go into it, and now with plans of even a 7th wall, this is really great. I want to dive back into that conversation in just a little bit. Let's break down some of these great 4th of July activities right here. Steve, you were talking about all these, so many great facets involved right here. We're talking community, even Leroy Klimola involved, our very own Leroy Klimola. That one's sticking out to me right there. But let's get back to even Tommy TV, the marshals of the parade. It feels like a very interesting and great start to the parade right there. How did that come about with that great Tommy TV program over there?
You know, a group of our small town Taylorville folks got together and said, okay, who should we spotlight?
Sure.
You know, and we like to involve our community. Small town Taylorville is all about the community, as you know.
Yeah,
and we have so many different folks that volunteer and so many different folks that help. And when it got down to, you know, what's a focal point for our community, our school system, Tommy TV, Superstar Group, FFA Superstar Group. We had them back in December. If you remember, they were our grand marshals back then. That's part of community. That's part of our involvement with our community. And that's what small town Taylorville is all about. Tim.
Absolutely. With FFA and the sports, music, everything you talk about with the school, you think of Tommy TV, they are bringing broadcasts to the community and working closely with each other, the community, production. I mean, I've gotten the chance to see how they really work. They've been involved in our broadcasts on air. So really, really cool people that you got starting it off with the marshals there for the 4th of July parade. Mayor Barry's hot dog lunch right there. Is that a newer thing? You guys do that every year?
That happens every year.
Every year.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. It's a chance to have lunch on the air.
Yeah, can't beat that. It's a great opportunity right there. Let's get back to our 6th wall dedication here with Dr. Ron Miser here, because you are the committee chair. You led this veteran memorial at the very beginning. Is that right?
Yes. They appointed me chairman. What happened was I missed the meeting and I got drafted. But anyway, we went, our whole group were going all over Central Illinois looking and seeing what was out there. And I remember talking to Mary Ann Adams at Adams funeral or monument. And she mentioned Pyramid out of Effingham. And so I went over and talked to the Pyramid people. They came over and looked at our situation here, and they did this design. And this design that they did is exactly what we've done. Yeah. We have the flags in the same place. We have the monuments in the same place. We added a howitzer in there from the Seaman Estate, and it's been out here at the Historic Society. They gave it to us and we had it restored, and we had an Eagle project out here. So there's been a lot of things that have been surrounding this, and it's benches that have been purchased, flags that have been purchased. And
on the donation level that you and your committee has solicited out of the community. I mean, if you walk out there, you will see bench after bench after bench that has been paid for and dedicated to the project by, you know, the banks and individuals, and then also the walls themselves have been dedicated. So there's a tremendous amount of community involvement. I mean, this production of this particular monument is quite expensive, as you can imagine, with all the pieces that are in it, the lighting. Star Electric helped out there. It's an amazing project, and Ron and his committee have done an extraordinary project. We're so grateful for that.
The VFW then produced the money give us the money for the obelisk too.
Wow.
That's probably the most expensive piece out there.
And the VFW and the American Legion, they participate every single ceremony that we have. You know, they provide us with a sound system. You know, they have the 21 gun salute. I mean, the color guard is there. It's a wonderful community event, and it honors our veterans, which is the most important thing to do.
Absolutely. Yeah. And we're talking right now about the Lake Point Veterans Memorial that continues to build, and so much recognition goes on out there. And it's really great that we hold these community events at least a couple of times a year. It's really great. Let's work a couple more things into our first segment right here. We talked 4th of July events. And before we even move any further, you can find dates, times, locations for all of these events.
Small Town Taylorville. Absolutely.
Awesome. Got to get that out to the people. Let's talk the car cruise. That's a big one for you guys. And this is happening right after our 4th of July, it looks like.
It is. It's happening on that Friday the 5th. Cool. And I do want to back up just a little bit on that 4th of July. We do have a 7:00 band concert out at the lake. And go ahead, Doc.
Yes, the municipal band, which might well be participating in. And we will do a lot of, we have to fight fireworks, but we actually, all the banging going on, but we play a lot of the typical stuff that you would hear. Yeah, and it's really a nice concert to have.
I apologize. I jumped the gun on that one. I forgot the most important one part of 4th of July there with our fireworks right there.
Yeah, entirely paid for by the city of Taylorville this year. So thank you very much to the mayor and his crew, and that'll start at dusk.
Perfect.
And of course, it probably is about an hour long. So
Absolutely.
if you haven't seen it, come on out.
And proceeding into the fireworks, the Muni Band will,
Muni
will
Band,
give
yeah,
perfect procession.
Yeah, Stars and Stripes Forever. That's the one that sets it off. Yeah.
And the theme for this year, celebrating America. And that's kind of the whole parade, of course, that's the theme, but just, we're recognizing America this year. We're keeping it simple.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Love it. Anything the 4th of July Day? Okay, now we get to the long-awaited bar cruise right here.
That's on July 5th, Friday, July 5th. Lineup is at 4:15. Make sure that you note that time. And it's from 4:30 till about 9 o'clock. We're accepting canned goods for the local food pantry. We just made a nice donation, canned goods or monetary donations. And we just made a really nice donation to them just last week. Fantastic piece of our community again. And we have new T-shirts available coming up.
Folks, for the live stream out there, if you're tuning in right now, this is your chance to tune in to the live stream. Great shirts this year for the Car Cruise. Every year they're dazzling with the shirts, but great color, great logo for the people that want to see it on the live stream right now. I see people tuning in on the live stream. Thank you, Steve. You can continue.
Yeah. And new T-shirts are available, $20 each, unisex sizes, small through 3X. Right, Diane?
Yep, and I'll be located at the T-shirt tent, which is right across from Nesty's Burger Joint on the inside of the square. And come and see me. I'll set you up with a T-shirt.
Perfect. Easy to find at the T-shirt tent. Where else are you going to find a T-shirt? That's perfect.
We expect probably around 150 cars.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Big event.
Every time it blows my mind with the amount of vehicles you expect to have out there. 150 once again this time. I'm not sure if you did mention it yet, but if you do want to get involved in driving around the Car Cruise, do you have to let anyone know about that?
No, you just show up.
Cool.
Just show up. There's no registration fees, and show up at 4:15, and we will get you parked around the square. It turns out to be a fantastic event. We do have the participation of the 40 Mile an Hour Club locally. There are partners in this car cruise, and it turns out to be a fantastic cruise every single month.
Absolutely. And get your shirt, the new shirt this year at this upcoming Car Cruise on July 5th. Let's wrap up our first segment right here. Let's talk farmers market as we're talking with small town Taylorville right now.
Well, farmers market every Saturday morning, 12 through September. And Marcia Neal, our executive director, kind of heads that up. She gets a great assortment of people. It takes up pretty much two sides of the square. Bakers, honey, jelly, beef, pork, and several crafters will be there. And of course, vegetables. It's that time of the year.
You cannot beat our Taylorville farmers market here. And we were just learning that you can talk about vegetables. You can talk about any of these things with the actual vendors. They're, of course, very knowledgeable about them. They can answer your questions on recipes and anything you got for them out there. So that's farmers market 9 to 12 every Saturday.
Yes.
Perfect.
All the way through September.
All the way through September.
Yep.
I love a longer farmers market. If you have things going on in the morning, you can still head out there. There's people out there. It's always a really great scene. Anything left to note for our listeners out there before we take our time out here?
I think that pretty much covered everything, right, folks? Yeah.
Worked in a whole lot here with Small Town Taylorville. We got Steve Craggs and Diane Skinner in studio with us, along with Dr. Ron Miser, a board member and committee chair of the Veterans Memorial. We even talked about some of that Veterans Memorial. A little much more with Small Town Taylorville. When we come back. This has been the WTIM Morning Show.
Your information station, WTIM.
Let's check the markets now on the RFD Radio Network. I'm Jim Taylor. Corn lower, beans steady, and wheat trading lower. July corn down 6 3/4, 428 1/4. September corn down 7 1/4, 433 1/4. New crop December 445 3/4. That's down 7 1/2. July beans up 6, 1166 1/2. August beans up 3 3/4, 1150 3/4. New crop November up 1/2 penny. 1120 1/2. July wheat down 10 3/4, 550 3/4. September wheat down 8, 567 3/4. July bean meal 364.60 up 280. July bean oil 43.77 down 17 cents. Livestock market August feeders 259.15 up 77 cents. June live cattle 90 cents 188.50. July hog 81.05 down $1. Energy market August crude oil 81.15 up 42 cents.
Hi, this is Nicole Maloli with People's Bank and Trust, and I'm here to share information about our Save by Spending programs. Save by Spending Roundup, where we round up your debit card purchase to the next dollar and put that change in your savings account. Also, our Save by Spending Rewards program. You can earn cash back on all qualifying signature-based debit card purchases. Call 888-PBT-1954 and learn more about our Save by Spending programs. At People's Bank and Trust, we put you and your savings first. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Cataract is one of the leading causes of blindness in the United States. If not treated, cataracts can lead to blindness. In addition, the longer cataracts are left untreated, the more difficult it can be to successfully remove the cataract and restore vision. Schedule an appointment with Drs. Smothers Champley or Dr. Craigs with Advanced Eye Care. During Cataract Awareness Month in June, early detection and treatment of cataracts is critical to preserving sight. Call Advanced Eye Care today at 824-4991. Advanced Eye Care, modern eye care, old-fashioned caring.
Summer is in the air, and with it comes the symphony of nature's sounds. But are you missing out on the beauty this season due to hearing loss? I'm Crystal Baker, owner of Specialized Hearing Solutions. Don't let another summer season pass you by in silence. Visit Specialized Hearing Solutions today and embrace the vibrant sounds of this beautiful season. Call 217-824-0411 to schedule your consultation. Specialized Hearing Solutions, where the sounds of summer come to life.
Luke Milan here from Milan Mowing, offering complete lawn care services to all of Christian and surrounding counties, and we are accepting new customers. Find out our lawn care options by clicking our icon on TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
WTIM AM FM online on WTIM mobile app and on Alexa is your ag information station. The right hour of the day agriculture programming and our own local farm broadcaster. Tune into WTIM, your ag information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
And welcome back into WTIM, your information station, in our final segment of the WTIM morning show with Small Town Taylorville. Steve Craggs and Diane Skinner in studio, along with board member and committee chair of the Veterans Memorial, Dr. Ron Miser. In that first half, we talked all about the 4th of July events all happening around Taylorville, the car cruise, the farmers market, all these great, and even the Sixth Wall dedication at Lake Point's Veterans Memorial. Find all of this information, smalltowntaylorville.com. Steve Craggs.
Yes.
Easy enough, smalltowntaylorville.com. Is it .com?
It is.
Yes.
Yes, or .com.
Or the
It is.
Facebook page.
Perfect. And Facebook
Yes.
page.
Yes.
Facebook page, always keeping it updated over there. Let's switch gears a little bit. Let's talk small town Taylorville. It seems like you guys are moving to the next level here. Break this one down just a little bit for us right here. And what can we expect from small town Taylorville?
Okay, well, Small Town Taylorville is taking it to a new level. We have we're excited to announce that we have our new membership-based marketing initiative, and basically we're putting the power back into the hands of our small businesses.
Love that.
And we have several different levels of membership they can become involved in, anywhere from $5 a month to our founding member, which is $80 a month.
Okay.
We do have our founding members restricted to the first 15 that fall into the retail, restaurant, hospitality categories, of which are already half full. So, and I do have our founding members that I want to give a shout out to here in just a minute. But before I do that, let's just talk a little bit about what the program is and who it's for. So not only is it for our small businesses in this town to help continue the marketing initiative that we've worked so hard on over the last 3 years, but it is also definitely for our community. You know, as Steve was saying earlier, that our Small Town Taylorville initiative, especially what you see on Facebook, is also community driven. We want to be involved in the parades and the events within our community. Even within this new program, we're going to have something new called the Small Town Taylorville Advocate Discount Card. I'm so excited about this. I can't even tell you. So what it does, it allows our member businesses to become involved by offering a discount back out to our community. It allows the community to then further back us by buying this membership card for the minimal amount of $20.
Sure.
But for that $20, they can pull up a list at any time during that year and see that they can get a 10% discount here, or this buy one get one free here. I mean, the possibilities are endless on this discount card.
Wow.
And we've had so many people so far that are just like, they cannot wait to get their hands on these discount cards. And so our members are starting to think about, the discounts that they're going to put out there for our at card holders. And yeah.
I'm so excited to see the progression that follows with small town Taylorville right here, and then just the positive ways you guys move. We're in our last minute here, and I want to be able to get out as much as we can.
Oh, I want to talk about our founding members then. Okay. I didn't realize we were that short on time, but I do just want to give a shout out to the folks that have let us know that they are pledged to be founding members of the new Small Town Taylorville initiative. So I want to give a shout out to the Vintage Dresser, Uprooted Boutique, Nesty's Burger Joint, Cindy Lynn's Books and Vinyl, The Pillars, the Lockup Gym Nutrition Zone, as well as Fur Love and Dear Yesteryear.
Awesome.
We still have, if anyone needs information on membership, email us or contact us on Facebook or get in touch with Steve or I.
Absolutely. We're going to have much more conversations about where small town Taylorville is moving, but you laid out so much right there and the benefits you're going to be providing the business and business owners and the community. This is all really great. I appreciate all of small town Taylorville, the crew, for coming in today, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Tim. We appreciate you.
Thank you so
Absolutely.
much.
Steve Craggs, Diane Skin, and Dr. Runs are all attending our WTIM morning show from small town Taylorville today. This has been the WTIM morning show right here on WTIM, your information station.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville, 96.1 W241 CF Taylorville, 107.5 W298 CD Shelbyville, 107.9 W300 EH Payne and Nokomis.
Similar legislation. Correspondent Jeremy House says arguments before the High Court due to take place in the fall. The cargo ship